Welcome back, NASCAR Heat 4 fans. We are winding down to the end of this season. I have 2 races here at Phoenix, one in the trucks and one in the Infinity Series, and then 2 races at Homestead, one in the trucks and one in the Infinity Series. We are winding down to the end of the season. We have a chance to win a total of 3 championships this year. I already won the championship in the Extreme Dirt Series, and of course I gave my victory lap backwards to congratulate the fans on being there and supporting me through all 6 seasons of the Dirt Series. They have been there with me all the way, and I have decided to hang my boots up in the Dirt Series for a little while before I might go back when I decide to, well, my final year, I will probably race in all the series to see if I can win a total of 4 championships in 1 year. So, well, that will be after I have acquired my own team in the Infinity Series and my own team in the Monster Series. Right now, I am on my own team in the Truck Series and in the Dirt Series. I have done my practice here at Phoenix Raceway. I am going to go to qualifying here right now and try to finish out this season here and get excited for the next season, because I will be joining the Monster Series full schedule, and we will be having 3 races total at Daytona, which will be amazing if I was able to win all 3 of those races. Be really amazing to me and my fans to win all 3 of those races.
Okay, back bracket.
Of course, the Monster Series, I do not know which team I will be driving for. The Infinity Series, I am with Joe Gibbs Racing, and I plan on staying with Joe Gibbs Racing for at least 1 more season to make sure I have enough money to build my own team.
All right, qualifying's over. Good job.
There's our qualifying. We hit the goal exactly, which is kind of awesome. We will be starting 20th place here at Phoenix. I never do very good at Phoenix. I never qualify very good at Phoenix. So this will be a race. I am pretty far ahead in the point standings going into this race, so I am not going to let where I finish here bother me. It's going to be more in the Infinity Series where I need to worry about where I finish. But as long as I'm in the top 4 by the end of the race, they should even all the points up, and then all I have to do is make sure is win Homestead, which will not be easy because I'm sure the computer is going to set an unbelievable pace for that race, and I'm going to have to try to keep up. So, and not just the Infinity Series, the Truck Series too. Last year in the Truck Series, I was able to win because with about, I was running 8th place, and with about 20 laps to go, I figured out the secret of Homestead, and I moved from 8th to 1st in a matter of 7 laps. So, and then I led the rest of the race to the championship because I kept doing the same thing, which was entering the turn, letting my foot off the gas, and then tapping my brake twice, and then getting right back on the gas pedal right after I tapped my brake twice. Tap, tap, and then wham, right back on the gas. Usually I just went into the turn and let the turn slow me down, but it wasn't fast enough. Tracks are weird like that. So you gotta figure out the secret to the track in order to win it, usually. Unless it's just a fast track like Daytona or Talladega or Atlanta or even Bristol. You know, I tend to win every single race I race at Bristol or Atlanta or Daytona or Talladega. So I think I've lost 1 race at Daytona. I finished 2nd. So, but it was a close 2nd. A very close 2nd. So, okay, I moved up one spot. We'll be starting 19th, so we will be on the inside row here. Somebody in front of me must have had something go wrong. We will go ahead and start this race. I do not remember how many laps we are doing today at this Phoenix race. The Infinity Series, of course, will be more laps, and I will have to probably put a tune setup on there and do a lot of practice to see if I can tune it to make it super fast.
We're going green.
It depends on what the guy has on YouTube for the setup. So my goal is 20th place for this race. We are doing 75 laps here at Phoenix, and I will try to do my best here. So
you're all clear on the bottom, man. Clear high, bud. Got one peeking outside.
I will go ahead and turn on my tire display so I can monitor the heat on my tires, so I make sure I do not overheat them.
Clear high, bud.
I do not remember what my best finish at Phoenix is. It was not inside the top 10, I know that. So that's what I am going to push for today, is to try to get a top 10 finish here. That is my goal, even though my goal says 20th. That's just a sponsor goal for my contract. That is not my racing goal. I'd like to get a victory here, but I don't know if I am able to do that. So I will have to monitor the heat on my, pretty much my right front tire, or my right rear tire. I'll have to monitor the heat on that and how fast my percentage is going down. I'd like to finish these last two races today, so we can get ready for some Daytona racing, and that will be exciting. Daytona is always exciting. So currently in 16th place on lap 11 of 75 here. Trying to run consistent lap times here to try to catch up. And I am slowly gaining on 15th place. Matt Crafton. And I pulled away from any trucks behind me, so that is good, but I don't need to focus on what's behind me. Matt Crafton taught me that real early in my trucking career to stop mirror driving. So he's been a good friend ever since. Of course, most of the guys in the truck series are they're good friends to me. I don't have any rivals in the truck series at all. Right rear tire is heating up pretty good here. I just don't want it to get slippery. At 242 there. Need to try to calm down here and cool that temperature down a little bit. You don't want your tires to get too hot because then they get slippery. They go from being sticky to slippery. And you don't want them slippery.
line. Hold your line, stay high. Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
My rear tire pretty hot here, so I better. Really killing my tire pressure, or my percentage.
Stay high up there. Still there?
On lap 26 of 75. Lap 38 will be the halfway point, so we just try to make it at least there with this back tire still a little bit.
Stay low, stay low. Careful, still there. Stay on the bottom here. All right, you're clear.
Oh, don't want to be in second gear there at all. I'm trying to turn too sharp. I need to stay on the high side.
Still there? You got room, you're clear there. Inside, inside.
Man,
Still there. Careful, still there. Caution.
side. Oh. Alright, I am back. My controller died on me. I knew it was low yesterday, but of course I didn't think about that here this morning. I didn't think about that. Put myself into the wall because my controller died. I wish it was like the Xbox 360 where it automatically pauses the game when the controller dies. But this did not do that. I got a little bit of damage. Looks like everybody is pitting. I will go ahead and stay out. I will not pit. I will stay out and I will pit later and hope that there's another caution that comes out later. If not, I probably am going to really hurt myself. So
drive safe, be smart, keep your head on.
I probably won't stay up front for very long here, but that's not the point. I do have radiator damage here. Engine looks fine. Arrow's fucked up.
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Car there on the outside. Inside, inside. Inside, inside. Hold your line, got one inside. Careful, still there. Inside. Inside. Still there. Hold your line, got one inside. Stay high up there. Still there, inside. Inside. Hold your line, got one inside. Got one peeking outside. Inside. Careful, still there.
Oh my goodness.
Inside.
Well, there is the caution I was waiting for, except I did not expect myself. And are they even going to throw a caution flag? Are you serious, computer? Are you literally serious that you are not going to throw a caution flag on that? Are you that serious, game? Really? I literally spun out. You guys did not see that? No? No? Well, the computer has pretty much cost me this race. I do not know if I'm going to do these Phoenix races because I do not like these tracks. They irritate me. They drive me crazy. I freaking hate this Phoenix Raceway. My temperature is overheating now. I'm exiting the race. I'm going to simulate these, and I'm going to go to Homestead and hope I still have a chance to win the championship. I do not like the Phoenix Raceway. As a matter of fact, I hate the stupid racetrack. I'll probably never win here, ever, 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 and I'm getting so sick and tired of the stupid Phoenix Raceway. So, I am simulating it. I finished 19th that race. See, didn't do much better than I would have done anyways, so even the computer can't drive my truck that fast because of the setup. So I just don't know. Some tracks are just very tricky. And I just do not like the Phoenix Raceway. I just do not like it. So I do not like it at all whatsoever. So the Infinity Series, I will probably do the same thing. I will put a tuned setup on there and hope I get a decent finish. This one is actually 100 laps, and I am in the round of 8. Next is a round of 4, and well, if I don't make it, then well, I don't make it. Then I don't have to worry about Homestead in the final race at all whatsoever. So I'm gonna go ahead and YouTube the Phoenix Raceway for the Infinity Series. And see what type of finish my team can get with the car. So I do not like the track. I try to race it, but it just irritates me because stuff goes wrong. It always goes wrong. Always goes wrong. I can never seem to finish any higher than the 20s. Don't know why. I've never been able to figure that out. Why it cannot get a finish that is higher than 20th place. I did finish 19th, but that's not what I consider higher than 20th place, because I barely got out of 20th place. And I don't like the setup. So you got two different turns, and then you got the small little turn in the middle, and
Today's setup video takes us to eyes in flatter area of the track. So now I decided to leave both of the rebound numbers the same because I wanted to highlight the difference in the left front bump setting versus the right front setting. Here, the left front is a little bit higher number from 10. Talking about the Cup cars today, but there's no. I consider myself to be very good at all, so keep that in mind as we're moving along. But always remember that there is a lot you can do in how you drive the car, and that's very important during the race. Now, in practice sessions, obviously, you have a lot of time that you can come in and make adjustments and try out a lot of different things. But during the race, there's not a whole lot you can change depending on how many pit stops you're going to be making. So paying attention to how you're driving the car and making some adjustments to your corner entry when you're getting back to the throttle and so forth can really help to preserve your tires. As I mentioned earlier in the video, we're only going to be
I do have a race set up, but it does not look to be that good. I don't know who I got this from, but this knee pitting guy, I used to always watch him. So I am going to do his setup and hope it is better than the one that is here. Because I think the one that is here is just, it's making the car run too flat. It's making it run too flat on a track that is not flat. So some people do better setups because it's not a fast setup. They actually take their time to do it. Okay. I will go out here and do one practice. I want to see what this car feels like. Maybe I'll do my truck adjustments to this setup as well. I just want to see how fast I can run and what it feels like through the turns here. But it is Phoenix, and I don't like this track, so I just don't like the setup of Phoenix. I just, you know, you got two different turns here.
You got one down low now.
So, okay, there's the practice. I am done. I don't know why I got a sponsor bonus. I did not even complete anything. So, going ahead and exit back out. And I will simulate it and hope for the best. So, hope the computer gives me a decent finish here.
One likely scenario is
I need a decent finish. That's what I need. So, let's hope so. Cross my fingers. '20th place. Like I said, I can never seem to get out of the 20s at Phoenix. So,
Seen you had a lot of bad luck lately. We'll turn it around soon. We got next week.
apparently I did not make the championship and the Infinity Series. So, season standings here, the playoff grid for Homestead in the Truck Series. Of course, we are all at 4,000. I do have 70 PO points, which I am not sure what those mean. That's positioning points. I do not know. I am going to Google that really quick because I don't know what they mean. Championship points. NASCAR series have 2-point stallings. Playoff points. That's what they are. Playoff points. And championship points. So those are playoff points. I got 70. So Okay, so that is it. We are first in the standings going into Homestead here. Let's go ahead and put some people to work here. Be the last work they have to do till the beginning of the next season. Homestead is a lot different track than Phoenix. I actually like Homestead. It is a track I can run fast at. It's a wide track. It's very fast. Some tracks in NASCAR I do not like very well. I do not like them at all. So there ain't many in the truck series that I don't like except the Phoenix one. Looking at my schedule down here, I wrote down on my paper. Only one I'm really struggling on is Iowa. Pocono, I kind of crashed and ruined that race. Iowa is the only one I seem to have a lot of trouble at. So, Iowa's a small, tight track. The Infinity Series, of course, you race at Phoenix early in the season. I finished 22nd earlier in the season. And then, of course, I went to California and had a horrible run. I finished dead last in that race because I crashed my car because I thought it was going to be like Michigan, but the turns, they ended up being more like Texas, and I wasn't ready for that. So but since I started the championship run in the Infinity Series, every race has been outside of the top 10. So I could see why I'm not in the championship running for the Infinity Series, because it did not say I made the championships like it should have. So I assume I am not in it. So I should have a setup for this track already. I'm going ahead and go to practice so you can all see what Homestead looks like here if you have yet to see it. I was supposed to stay on the inside there, but that's okay. Homestead is a very fast track. You come out of the turns nice and easy, and you got a lot of palm trees going down the side here.
Car on the outside now. Clear all around.
Tap my brakes twice at the sign on the wall. That's where you gotta hit them. Just tap it twice, slow the truck down really fast. The sign right there, tap the brake twice, slow it down, right back on the gas. That's how I figured this track out last time, ended up leading me to a championship. There we go. I already set the practice goal time within a lap. I set it already, so we are going to go out here and try to get this truck championship. I'd like to run away with this race so I don't have to worry about anything else. So that is what I intend to do. There is a 30-second lap time there. So that was a 30-second lap time. I'm not sure what the pole is going to be. We're going ahead and move on to the next section. It is a 32-second lap time, but of course it's not always where you qualify, it is where you finish. So I will go ahead and start qualifying here at Homestead, and let's hope we can get a championship today. That was a bad angle into that turn. Very bad angle. So I am not going to come out of this very good.
All right, time's up. Let's see where we play.
We played 16th place for Homestead here. Well, we are starting 15th now because somebody had something wrong. So we're going ahead and get this race started here. It is a night race.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Are you ready? The green flag is in the air.
We have 67 laps here at Homestead for the championship here.
Stay low, stay low. You're all clear up top.
And I would like to make it up front and then, well, run away with the race actually.
Stay low.
And win the championship.
Stay low, stay low. Still there. Got one outside now. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. All right, you're clear there. Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there. Inside. Hold your line, got one outside. Clear low. All right, you're clear. Still there. You got room, you're clear there. Still there.
Come on, Fly, get off of
Stay
me.
low, stay low. All right, clear outside.
Please don't fly in my eye, Fly. Damn.
Excellent lap there. Good job.
Got a fly bothering me right now. He won't get out of my face. we have our first caution out today. Do not know who was involved. It looks like 3 trucks in the back. Raphael Lassard, Josh Billick, and Travis Guaffel, which of course are not in the championship racing here. Most of us are up front. Stuart Francine, we got Ross Chasin, me, and then it looks like, I'm not sure who is next in there. I did not look. So we will restart 6th place here after the caution.
All right, man. You're coming to the green. Almost ready now. Looking inside now. Clear low, clear low. Still there. You got room. You're clear. Careful. Still there. Still there. Careful. Still there. All right. You're clear there.
Truck kind of drifted up there a little bit through the turn. I think I got on the gas just a hair bit too early.
Clear low, clear low. Got a car coming inside now. Stay on the bottom here. Still there. Stay low, stay low.
Me and Stuart Francine battling for first place here. We are both in the championship running here. So it is good for the fans and it is good for sponsors. The fans are going to love it if we battle it out up here in front, pulling away from the rest of the field. The question is, whose truck is faster in the long run? And who will win the championship this season?
Still there. Careful. Still there.
Come on, Fly, leave me alone. This Fly keeps bothering me. I'm going to end up killing him. I'm going to go pause the game. I'm going to go find some bug spray. And I am going to spray this dude down. Even if it's not bug spray, I will spray him with window cleaner. Just to get him to leave me alone.
Still there.
And hopefully he heard me and he just flew away and starts leaving me alone. He does not want me to get his wings soaking wet. Because then he won't be able to move and then I'm just going to step on him. Or smash him with a book or a shoe or something.
Still there. All right, you're clear there. Still there inside. Still there.
Me and Stuart are pulling away from the rest of the field here. Trying to prove who's got the better truck, yet we still can't prove that yet.
Stay low, stay low.
come on. Okay, okay. This fly is... Sorry, fans. I gotta pause this. This fly is trying to fly into my eyeball here. So I am going to take my headset off, and I am going to deal with this now. Alright, fly. You want to sit there and fly into my eye? Fly out here in the kitchen. Smell the food. No? You don't like the food? I'll freaking spray you down. Where you at, you stupid piece of crap? Okay. Come on, fly, you're somewhere. You'll show yourself. Come on. Of course, now you ain't bothering me, are you? I'll just keep this right here, nice and handy. Wait for you to come back. Yep. No, I think flies really are getting smarter. They bother you, then you go get bug spray or some type of spray, and they fly away and leave you alone. You know, I think they are getting smarter. I'm just getting tired of him trying to fly into my eyeball here while I'm trying to do a NASCAR race. So I will go ahead and continue, and if he shows back up, because I don't want to fly to cost me a championship because I get frustrated because he won't leave me alone. So there's that fly, but he's not in my eye yet. He has decided to come back around.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear. Out, wave them off.
We have another caution. Everybody. Well, I don't know what happened to the guy that was behind me. Stuart Francine. Somehow he ended up, he's in 12th from what that shows. Of course, that does not make any sense. He was right behind me. So I will go ahead and pit and fuel up. That should give us enough fuel to run the rest of the race. I will repair damage. I will do no adjustments to the truck at all. We will go ahead and pit. I don't know how Stuart Francine went from second place right behind me to 12th, which is what they are showing him to be in. Unless he blew his motor sky high. That could be my only suggestion of what happened, is he blew his motor.
Green flag is in the air.
But he is no longer.
Car high, careful.
He is no longer here. He is sitting in pit road, which assumes that he has, well, a blowing motor. Could be because he was in the draft behind me. Some people set their gearing to where they redline too much. Now that I know I have the fastest truck, I am going to try to pull away from the rest of the field here and win this championship. And as I go by the pits, he is in pit road. So Stuart Francine is out of the championship running here, which leaves my good buddy Ross Chaston left, and I am not sure who the other one is. I do not remember. This fly right now has left me alone. We are on lap 30 of 67. This time by, we will have 37 laps to go here at Homestead, hoping to come away with our second championship in the Gander Outdoor Series. This will be our first championship as team owner driver for Black Storm Motorsports.
Coming inside now. All clear. Half down, half to go. This time by.
We are halfway home here at Homestead in the Gander Outdoor Series, trying to win this championship. Win it for my beloved here. Make her very happy. Make me very happy. might just be a video game, but you know, we're all happy. Like, I got a lot of trucks trying to challenge me right now. They are trying to keep up my pace. It's all good as long as they ain't in the championship running. I don't care if they pass me. I don't really want them to. I just need to focus on what I'm doing and stop worrying about them. I just want them to back off and just let me go. Just let me drive away. But I know, you can't always do that. You can't just let them drive away. coming up to lap traffic here already as the field is getting stretched out rapidly because I have a very fast pace here that I am trying to set here. monitor that front tire. It's running a 270 something degrees, so
Got one peeking inside. You're all clear up top there.
could be the computer guy behind me pushing me to run faster and faster. So this Tyler Ankrum, which is not in the points for the winnings, so
Still there?
I really don't think his truck is as fast as mine. He's just trying to keep up. I think he wants to be where I'm at to win the championship, but he can't. Or he wants to be really close when I do win it, so he can congratulate me really fast, or not congratulate me. So I'm running 283 degrees on my right front. I have 20 laps to go. I'm at 47%, so I need to monitor this tire and hopefully try to keep it from melting away. 20 laps to go.
Say hi, say hi. Clear road. Car there on the inside. You got room, you're clear there.
I have lowered my temperature on that tire a little bit.
Careful, still there. You're clear all around there. Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there. Careful, still there. All right, clear outside.
Got 10 laps to go here. I have 37% left on that tire. I think I will make it, so
Still there.
I've cooled the temperature down on it by close to 20 to 30 degrees already. So I just think I was running a little too hot on that tire, trying to pull away from everybody, which in turn was probably hurting me more than it was helping me, because I was trying to go too fast to pull away from everybody, because I wanted to get out front and just run away with this race and make winning the championship look easier. If I'm not in the championship for the Infinity Series, sorry fans, but if I am not in the running for the championship, I will probably go ahead and simulate the race and get this season over with. There's no point in me trying to race and win if it doesn't give me a championship. It could be one more victory, yes, it could be, but I'm afraid the computer is going to run so dang fast that I will not be able to keep up anyways. I went into Dover thinking I would go in there and dominate, and I finished 14th. And Dover, I usually don't run that bad. Dover's usually a guaranteed victory for me. The first race at Dover, my teammate beat me, but I still finished second. And then this race, I finished 14th, and I'm wondering what the heck is going on. So, you know, I just thought the computer got really, really upset when I won the Dirt Series Championship. It's like they got really upset, except the guys in the Truck Series. But it's like the guys in the Infinity Series got really upset because I won that championship. So,
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear. 10 laps to go.
because none of the races in the Championship Series and the Infinity Series, once the championship started, did I even finish inside the top 10. And I think the computer had actually, one of my pit stops I took, they made the pit crew go so slow, it was ridiculous. They made what should have been a 15-second pit stop become a 22-second pit stop. They made my pit crew go really, really slow, and it was embarrassing to watch the computer do that to my pit crew and just make them go really, really slow. So I think the computer in itself is getting upset at me because I am making the NASCAR look so simple, even though I have it on expert level, traction control turned off, stability control turned off. The only thing that is turned on that even help a little bit is the anti-lock brakes. So I can just press down my button without trying to pressurize it like you would a normal brake pedal in a car.
Alright, you're clear then.
Of course, the gas pedal is pressure sensitive. They started doing that in racing games for about 15 years now, making the gas pedal pressure sensitive like a real car. So you can go around the track at 60 miles an hour and stay right at 60. So
Still there. Top 3, use it if you need it.
we are pulling away from Tyler Ankrum now. I am a good 20 truck lengths in front of him now, maybe more. So that is good. That's what I wanted to do. I got about 21% left on that tire, and I got about 5 laps of racing left here at Homestead. Unless something critically major happens, we will come away with this championship because Tyler Ankrum is, well, he's not even running for the championship, and I have no idea where any of the other trucks are that would be running in the championship, since one of them is out of it, which was Stuart Francine, and me and him had a very good battle up front, but once I passed him, I think he blew his motor because he was running in my draft and it caused him to pull too much RPMs just to keep up with my truck. By himself, he didn't do that because he wasn't in the draft. You get in the draft, of course, you get an increase of speed because you're using the same air of the truck that is in front of you. That is like on a long road trip. If you want to save a little bit of gas, tuck up behind a semi. But, of course, don't get there too close. But you want to stay close enough to where you're inside his air bubble coming off the back of his trailer. That is how you save gas on a long road trip. Because you can stop faster than that semi. But, of course, he won't know you're back there unless you poke out a little bit and he sees you. Some truckers, they know what you're doing. They know you're trying to save gas by getting inside their air bubble. Kind of how the draft works. You get behind a truck, you get inside that air bubble, and you get an increased speed. Where he is going full throttle, you don't necessarily have to go full throttle just to keep up with him. So we have 2 laps to go here. If I am not in the championship running for the Infinity Series, I will simulate the final race because I'm ready to eat some lunch. I have not eaten yet today. I did not wake up till about 10 o'clock, so...
Alright, now, I need 2 more good laps from you. All clear.
2 more laps to go. And we will have a championship. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the other championship running guy, Enfinger, right there, number 98, who is running in 17th place. He sees me up here. There is a caution, Matt Crafton. That will give us a 2-lap shootout. And as far as I can tell, nobody except Ross Chaston is up front, and he is in 10th place. I do not know who the other, well, yes, Ross Chaston. The other guy would be the guy I just passed, Grant Enfinger, and then the other truck, well, is Stuart Francine. So none of those trucks are anywhere near me to try to win this championship. Unless something majorly happens to me. We are in overtime. It will be a 2-lap shootout. Ross Chaston has moved to 9th place, but he would have to run very, very, very fast in order to beat me here. So we got pushed into overtime. So I don't know what happened. Not that it matters. I just need to make sure I do not let Ross Chaston get up front here and pass me. I am not worried about Enfinger because he is so far back in the field. But I do not even think Ross Chaston would have enough time to catch me because we are on the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. And of course my truck is trying to mess up here. I do not know why my truck is trying to mess up, but it is. So my tires are bad. I'm at 6% on that right front tire. I think the computer is trying to take away my championship here by pulling out that caution as late as they did for who knows what reason. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are champions of the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. I will do a burnout. Championship, yeah, baby. Yes, fans, championship. We're going ahead and run around the track backwards here. Let everybody get a good look. Oh, they don't really want me to drive it during burnout. So we're going to drive around the track here, going backwards. We got it set up in burnout mode. I am going to drive around, give all the fans. There are no fans down here on the backstretch, but I'm sure there's some. They are just wanting my truck to do burnouts here. They don't want me to drive. So I'm going to take it nice and easy on the gas pedal here. Drive back by the fans here. Listen to them cheer. Stop at the start-finish line here. Give one good whip. All right. All right, that was fun. That was fun. Ross Chasen ended up finishing 7th, so he tried to make a jump forward. It just wasn't enough time. Grant Enfinger, for him, well, he was down a lap, so he would have had to pass me and then go all the way back around and pass me again in order to win. And, well, with 2 laps to go, he'd have to have a lot more horsepower and a lot of nitrous oxide. But since stock cars do not have a nitrous oxide, he did not have a chance to win. So Stuart Francine blew a motor or did something after I passed him. I do not really know what had happened to him. I just know for the time we did race, it was a good race. We battled it out for about 10 laps there. Very good. So I am the championship. Ross Chasen finishes 2nd in the championship. Grant Enfinger 3rd, and Stuart Francine, well, since he did not finish the race with a DNF, he will finish 4th. But we are the champion for the 2nd year. First year for team owner driver for Black Storm Motorsports. All right, all right. Good job, team. All season, good job. Good job, good job. Awesome. All right, fastest lap, Austin Hill. 32.789. Most laps led, myself, 51. On the move, Todd Gillen, the guy that skipped qualifying, 32nd to 2nd. And a tough break for Stuart Francine, 1st to 32nd. So we are champions of the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. Awesome. Second year running, first year team owner driver. Okay, it's like only 2 people congratulated me. So go to the Extreme Series here. I am 9th in points, so I am not in the championship running. The top 4 cars: Austin Cindric, Cole Custer, Justin Allgaier, and Tyler Reddick. If I choose any of those to win, I'm going to choose one that is more my friend. So let's go see who is more my friend here. In here. Well, Tyler Reddick, he's out. Cole Custer, or Cindric, he was out. So who would I want to win this? Who is more my friend here? Let us see here. It's like Cole Custer is my friend, so I will pull for Cole Custer to win the championship here. He is second in the points, so he would have to finish first. We're going to head and go into it. I want to see if I have a race set up already for this race. Not that it matters. I'm not going to race it. I am going to simulate it because I'm not in the running for the championship. So to me, it does not really matter where I finish in the final standings of the points. So I'm sure I already have a setup for this track because I did race it last season, but I was in a 3-star car last season. So I will go ahead and look. No, I do not. I am not going to worry about it. I'm going ahead and leave the track. I will put a setup come next season at Homestead because I want to get on to the next season and see who I am going to be driving for in the Monster Series. So I will go ahead and simulate this race and hope the person I pick to win wins the championship. We finished 21st. Of course, that was a non-setup car. So I don't know who won. I don't know if they'll even show me who won. By the looks of it, they won't, so I don't know who won the championship because they did not show me. I will write down 20th place because that's where I finished. See, in the championship run for the Infinity Series, Richmond 18th, Charlotte Roval 20th, Dover 11th. Okay, 11th at Dover. Kansas 14th, Texas 14th, Phoenix and Homestead both 20th. So I had an up and down year all year in the series. Some races I need to do a lot better at. Some races I won outright really easily, like Atlanta. Daytona I finished second. That wasn't so bad. Atlanta I won. I always usually win Atlanta because I haul so much freaking butt there. Bristol I usually win. Talladega. The first time at Dover I finished second, which doesn't explain why I would finish 11th the second time around. Charlotte I finished first. Daytona I finished first the second time around. New Hampshire, oh, that was 21st. Okay, never mind. Watkins Glen, somehow I magically finished first. Mid-Ohio, I did really good. I finished fourth. And then the second race at Bristol, I finished first again. And then after that, my next good finish was Road America, 6th place. And then Darlington, 12th. Indianapolis, 6th. Vegas, 10th. And then after that, we just fell apart as a team. So I am going to skip the Dirt Series. I will participate in the Truck, in the Infinity, and the Monster Series. So we will go ahead and get this underway here. And I will sign some contracts here. And let's see here. I want to join a team. So for the Monster Series, we'll see what teams are available here. We got a 3-star team for the number 66 car. That I am not doing. A 3-star car for the Spire team, number 40. I got RCR, Richard Childress. I have a chance to take the number 3 or the number 8 car. And then Front Row Motorsports, number 34, which is the Love's car, 38 or 36. I am going to go with Richard Childress Racing, and I am going to drive the number 3 car or the number 8. Do I want Dale Jr. car or do I want Dale Earnhardt car? I am going to go with the number 3 car. I am going to drive for Richard Childress and the number 3 car. I don't know if I want to do the first black, the second black, or the gold. I will do the gold. So, an Infinity Series. Let's see who we got here. I will join a team because I don't have enough money to start a team. So, I can stay with Joe Gibbs Racing, who's a 5-star team. I can go to RCR, Richard Childress, a 5-star team. I could go to Team Penske, or I can go to Stewart Haas Racing. I think I will stay with Joe Gibbs here. And, of course, I could go with RCR and kick Tyler Reddick out of his number 2 car. And let Christopher Bell back in his regular car. They're offering me $50 more for RCR to drive for them. So I might do that and kick Tyler Reddick out of his car, which I am going to do. I'm going to kick Tyler Reddick out of his car only because he mocked me last season going into the championships. He literally mocked me. So I am going to kick him out of his ride, and I am going to take his car from him. So I could go with the Blue Pinnacle, the second Blue Pinnacle, or Tame the Beast, number 2. I will go with Tame the Beast paint job on that one. At Gander Outdoors, I will race on my team, which is Loves. I will go ahead and join Loves again for another season. So, I'm going to go ahead and redo the paint job on this again. Base paint, let's see here. I don't want to hide anything. So, I'm not sure what black looks like. I don't want to really hide the Loves paint job where I cannot see Loves. I could go with gray or white like I went before. I could go with dark red, which I probably will. I will go with a darker red. Stage 2, I will go ahead and make that, I think, yellow, like that. Stage, this one, that is the pinstripe. I will make that white, and then make the other part black, like that. 69 stays the same. I will change the number, the color of the number to white, like that. The rim styles, I will, let's go through all these here. I will do red and yellow ring around it like that, and go ahead and continue. I will save that. So I will be racing a Monster Series, Richard Childress Racing, the number 3 car. Infinity Series, Richard Childress Racing, the number 2 car. Since Tyler Reddick mocked me going into the championship, I will take his car from him so he can sit out and chill out for a little bit so he doesn't mock me again going into the championship this season. And by the end of the year, I will have enough money to form my own team, and then I will just worry about smoking him every single race. So, rather than actually having to race against him this time. So, we will go ahead and start this season here. Monster Series, Richard Childress, number 3, Dale Earnhardt car. Infinity Series, the number 2, Richard Childress car. And the Gander Outdoor Truck Series, Black Storm Motorsports, owner, driver, me, number 69, Toyota. So 2 Chevys and a Toyota. We will go ahead and start. So, the first races are in the Truck Series here. First races, Daytona, Atlanta, Las Vegas, and Martinsville. Last season, those 4 races, Daytona I finished first, Atlanta first, Vegas second, and Martinsville first. So I will go ahead and go for the top 1 for 4 top 5s and 4 races for that one. We are at Daytona for 50 laps. So it'll be 50 laps here. Infinity Series, I think, is 70 laps. And then the Monster Series will be 100 laps. Our standings, of course, we are in last place. So it does not really matter. We are champions. So you can view the breakdown. Infinity Series, of course, it says 7 seasons. Of course, we are not racing in that. I do have 5 championships. The Gander Outdoor Series, we are in season number 5 of that. I have two championships. Infinity Series, I've raced 3 seasons. I have no championships. And the Monster Series, we are starting our first full season in the Monster Series. So that will be exciting, even though we are only in a 4-star car. Which I don't understand why Richard Childress has a 5-star car in the Infinity Series, but only a 4-star car in the other series. I will go ahead and assign work here for this team. I'm hoping by the end of the season I can max out over $10 million so I can go ahead and start my own Infinity Series team. And then I need to save up to about $20 million, I think, in order to start my Monster Series team. But, of course, there are bigger payouts in the Monster Series than in the Infinity Series, and then again in the Gander Series. So, and, of course, the Dirt Series hardly has that much of a payout at all. So that is in for this episode. We did win the truck championship. I had to simulate both of the Phoenix races after a bad start, and actually it was a decent start in the Truck Series until where I wrecked and they did not call the caution out for my crash after somebody else had already crashed and I did not pit. When I did crash, they did not call a caution out, and I had dropped all the way to the back of the pack, and my truck was overheating, and they pretty much ruined my race. So I went on ahead and stopped it and simulated it, and of course I did have a fly bothering me, trying to fly into my eyeball, which did not help till I went to the kitchen and got some multi-surface antibacterial cleaner. Did the fly actually start to leave me alone? So that is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed the Homestead race in the Truck Series. I am sorry I did not race it in the Infinity Series. I was not in the championship. I was in 9th place in points, so I did not really care that much. And I ended up actually finishing 20th in that race, but I did not have a setup for that race. And now we got a total of 3 races at Daytona, and then we will have 3 races at Atlanta, and then 3 races at Vegas, and then the schedule starts to get mixed up. Most of the Infinity and Monster Series races are at the same tracks, but after the first 3 races, the schedule starts to mix up for all the series. So I am hoping to get 6 quick victories here. 3 at Daytona and 3 at Atlanta. And that is all for this episode. Subscribe below, like, let me know what you think, comment, and thanks for watching me win the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. And hopefully this season will be better. Goodbye.